Hey guys! Guess who has opened their admissions portal for the 2025-2026 academic year? Of course, Aalborg University! And I'm so excited because this is my alma mater. This is where I got my master's degree in culture, communication, and globalization just last June. Now, since they have opened admissions portal, let's talk about Aalborg University. So, this is the third on our list. If you haven't watched the one for Copenhagen University or Aarhus University, go to my page now, look for the videos, and enjoy. Now, today, let's focus on Aalborg University. I'm actually excited because they were supposed to open their admissions portal on the 15th because they said mid-December, but this is just like the 7th and they have opened admissions already. So what then? What are the programs that you can offer at Aalborg University as an international student? What are their rates? I mean, like fee rates. Do you have to pay application fee? Are there scholarships? Let's answer all of this and many more in this video. Don't go anywhere. So if you're new here, I'm Educare and I do videos for students who want to leave Africa or the third world and come to study in Denmark because Denmark is a good study destination. Yes, so Aalborg University is in the north of Denmark, as you know, and Aalborg University is actually one of those, I would say, modern schools that we have in Denmark. If you go to rankings, world rankings, you're going to see Aalborg University, amongst the top universities. Now, when will admissions open and close at Aalborg University? Of course, I'm talking with regards to master's degree programs. So, for master's degree programs that are taught in English, you can apply from now, from the 7th of December, I've seen that on their website, to the 1st of March 2026, in order for you to start school on the 1st of September 2026. Yes, so I think Aalborg University has like the longest application window because we have like December, January, February, and it's on the 1st of March that are going to be ending their admissions. Now, when I go through their website, I was actually I would say disappointed because a lot of people have been reaching out to me about health programs, but I really went through the list to actually look for health programs and I didn't really see many. Now, you can correct me in the comment section if you have seen any maybe health programs because I didn't come across any when I was going through that. So Aalborg University has programs when it concerns like pure science. Yeah, I really saw pure science programs, and then I also saw science for the humanities and social science. So if you are a civil engineer, you want to read that, it's fine. You go to Aalborg University. Biotechnology, international relations, economics, business administration, culture, communication, and globalization, my program. You can read all of that at Aalborg University. I just want to let us know that Aalborg University has 3 campuses, and so when you are applying, make sure when you're choosing a program, make sure you understand where or you understand the location of the program that you're choosing. So you can either study with them at SBR, at Aalborg itself, or you can study with them at Copenhagen. Of course, a lot of people want to go to Copenhagen because that's where you'll have the life of the country, jobs opportunities, and all of that. But make sure the program you're checking or the program you're applying for, the exact location of that program, where the campus is located. Yeah, let's talk about requirements. Yep. Of course, if you are not an EU student or you're not part of the EEA or a Swiss citizen, of course, you have to present an English proficiency examination for you to prove that you are proficient in English and that you can study at Aalborg University. Now, the good thing is that you have a couple of requirements or a couple of ways in which you can prove your proficiency in English. Now, you could actually take the IELTS academic test, and for that one, they are saying that you should have an overall 6.5, in the test. And for the sub score, like for the different sections like speaking, reading, listening, and writing, you should have at least a 6, in each of those sections. And then, of course, you can also go in for the TOEFL. And for the TOEFL, they are requiring you to have and 85 for the overall score. Yeah, and a minimum of 20 in each of the sections. And then there are a couple of three others that you can use, but those are not popular. You have like a C2 proficiency in like CPE and all of that. So if you want, I'm going to show you the link to Aalborg University, and then you can read, and then you understand excuse me, what they need. Now let's talk about other requirements. Of course, like I always say with Danish universities, what you're going to read has to relate with what you have done before, so that you could get admission. So if you're going in for communication, for culture, communication and globalization, of course you should something related to that. Maybe you did that at the bachelor's degree. Yes. And if you're someone who is going in for maybe engineering, you should have read something concerning engineering, so that you can secure yourself an admission. Yeah, so I'm actually excited that Aalborg University has opened admissions. This is like the school that has many programs that people can actually fit themselves in. And one thing that I have to say, except maybe the website has not yet been updated, Aalborg University has not yet changed its fee. Now, the two universities that are sampled, Copenhagen and Aarhus, like, they really had few changes in their fee structure. But as at now that I went to Aalborg University, today is the 7th of December 2025, I haven't seen any changes. We still have programs like, international relations, cultural communication and globalization, where you can pay 27,500 Danish crowns, for a semester. The other universities that I sampled first were saying that you have to pay for 1 year, but now Aalborg University is still talking about you paying per semester. So I don't know, maybe they'll change in the future. Let's just hope that they don't. And if ever you come across this video maybe in the later days and you see that I've changed anything, please don't forget to comment on that, so that I can also verify and then update this video. Yeah, of course, we also have expensive programs at Aalborg University. All the engineering programs cost like 57,200 Danish crowns. That's about 7,700 euros and all of that. So of course, but you have to pay per semester. That's what Aalborg University is saying. Now, are you going to really ask me the question if Aalborg University is a good place to go? Of course, that's my alma mater, and I know what I'm talking about. Aalborg University is that university that I think the lecturers are really understanding. That's one school that I've seen, except maybe it's for my program, but some of them have a really good listening ear, and they are always willing to help out, and like, Aalborg is ideal. And another good thing is that they have campuses in Esbjerg, Copenhagen and Aalborg. So make your choice. They also have a wide range of programs that you can choose from, and apart from that, the only discouraging thing about Aalborg is that since it's a student populated area, we don't have so many companies that can employ students so that they can work and then have money to raise their fees. So that's the only discouraging factor at Aalborg University. But the place too is also cold. Maybe that's why they're still keeping their fees that low, so that they don't discourage people from applying. So I'm hoping that as I'm making this video now, you're listening to me and you're taking charge of your life. You're preparing for that IELTS, you're writing, and you're going to do your application at Aalborg University. Always make sure you read in between the lines. And if you have any question, I'm always here. Aalborg is my school. I'm here to help you out. So, ciao, ciao. Of course, the website for Aalborg University is aau.dk. Go in now, read everything you need to read, and apply. That's my school, man.